So we left off when we had looked at this where you specify the columns that you want to return. So if you look at that, we've specified last name from Hasifah, then age from student. Those are the two columns that we have. But then we said we want to perform a right outer join on them. So implying that the records that are going to be returned, the right join is for the student, because that's now the student is the right table. It will return all the records, but the matching record of the two tables is Kevin. So Kevin will have, when you go in the left table, the last name Kevin will be displayed, because remember that is their what? That's the common denominator for both tables, but then the other values, it will display a null value. Now, looking at the left outer join excluding the inner join, okay? If you want to exclude the inner join, but you want to perform a left outer join, what essentially this syntax will do, it will return all the records in the left table, okay, that do not match any of the records in the right table. So for us to do that, you select, can't I use, let me use this very. Okay. All right. Select from Hasifah. Now here we are going to say left join. Remember the other one was left outer join. Okay, but here we're saying left join. We don't want anything that matches the left table. That is why we're saying left join. So left join student on Hasifah.reg number is equal to student.reg number. Then here we have got to introduce a where clause, where student, in this case we're saying where student, now that is your table B, where student.reg number is null. Okay, so that's what you're saying here. Okay. So what's the left join? The left join is you select from Hasifah left join student on Hasifah.reg number is equal to student.reg number, where student.reg number is null. Remember, the student table is now the right side, so it is the one that we want to display as null because we don't have any common denominators. So what happens here is you terminate the statement. Now, once you terminate this statement, you realize if I bring back the statement of the left outer join, it's here, is it? No. Left outer join. Now, if you compare the two, this is the left join. Now, the left join, and then this is the left outer join. The left outer join will bring the records that are in common with the other table, the right table. That is why we have Kevin down here. But the left join will exclude the common records, such that it brings only those records that do not match. And where you don't have any values, that's where you will have these null values appended, because we've said where student.reg number is null. So that is the left join excluding the inner join. So we can also do the right join excluding the inner join. So the right join here, instead you will have, left outer join, left, I'm looking for, wait a minute. So this here we shall just put the right, right join student, but what changes here is we are going to, because it is the right join, so this also changes down here, where this, so here we shall have Hasifah. dot reg number, because remember in this case Hasifah is the right table. Okay, Hasifah is the right table and student is the left table. So what we want is to return all the records in the right table that do not match those of the left table. So if you look at this result set, okay, again, if you look at that result set, sorry, this is not going up, what's up? Okay, so this record here, you see, if we are to perform a right outer join that we did earlier and we compare, this is the right outer join that we had. Now, in this right outer join that we had, you notice that we had this Kevin, which is a common denominator for both results. Now, what we have done in the right join, we have excluded the common record, such that it returns only those records that are not common to both the tables. So that is what referred to as the right outer join. Sorry, the right join excluding the inner join. So also we have the full outer excluding inner, the full, like how we looked at the full join. So what, like I earlier mentioned, remember that we don't have a full outer join in MySQL. So what we do is we are going to introduce the union. Okay, so we introduce the union. So here, if we are to bring right left outer join, no, sorry. Okay, so select, here we say select all from Hasifah, then we start here by excluding, okay, we remove the outer, so it's the left join, then student on Hasifah dot union select right outer join, let me use, okay, let's select from Hasifah left join student on Hasifah dot on that union select all from Hasifah right student on okay, but we have got to introduce, no, this is not gonna give me what I want. Where, okay, let me use this. I have to join where, yeah, let's use this, it'll be easier. Okay, so I bring this here, okay, and then you say union, then select all from Hasifah. Now we are writing the one for the right outer, sorry, we don't put, it's right join, then you put student as the other table, then on Hasifah dot reg number equals student dot reg number, student dot reg number, we bring this here, student dot reg number, then we say where Hasifah dot reg number is null. So that is what the full outer without inner join will look like. If you notice, it has eliminated Kevin, because in the other union, if I am to bring it back, I hope, if I'm to bring back the other union, the first one, this, Okay, if you look at this had 6 records because it had Kevin. Kevin was a uniting record. So remember that in the full outer join, it brings everything together plus the records that match both the tables. But in the outer join, without the inner join, it will exclude Kevin. Okay, I hope that is clear. And then the last one, we are going to look at the cross join. The cross join, where we say that it's a Cartesian product. And what does that do? We're saying that what it essentially does is it produces a result set, which is the number of rows in the first table and multiplies them with the number of rows in the second table, more like a matrix. Okay. So if you are going to do a cross join, this is simple. It's just select all from program, then you say cross join student. Oh, sorry. Don't know why I keep saying program. Hasifah. So this is your cross join, a Cartesian. Multiplies the rows of Hasifah with the rows of student to give you that. Another way of representing a cross join is you select all from, just say program, comma, student. Why do I keep saying program? Hasifah comma, student. It gives you the same results. 12 rows are going to be returned. So that is, and everything will be returned. So that is with joins. Please try and do some practice here and there. Your system will not crash. And that is what I had for you. So we meet in our Zoom class where we try to have an online session with you guys, and those who will be lost, this will be the opportunity for you to air out where you have issues. Thank you very much. Have yourself a blessed day. Bye-bye.